Venga, vamos con la actualización de...
We've got some massive news today, and it's all about Games Workshop. It's about expanding their facilities. It's no secret that over the past couple of years, months, weeks, days, that we've all...
A ver. Expandiendo almacenes bueno, facilities. A ver, esto puede ser dos cosas. Que realmente se aplique la ley de la resina y demás historias, y que Workshop no pueda hacer las figuras de Force Wall, con lo cual necesita hacer una fábrica para Force Wall de material de inyección de plástico, con lo cual tiene que expandir la inyección de plástico, porque recordemos que lo que hicieron fue cerrar almacenes. Cerraron almacenes y enviaron material a tiendas al otro lado del charco y a la central en Ámsterdam, si no me equivoco que está, o en Francia, en Lyon, o no sé dónde está, y demás. Entonces, a ver qué es lo que nos dice aquí Balrac. A ver.
Had a problem of getting Games Workshop stock. There's been numerous times that we've spoken about via videos and streams about the problems when it comes to getting like box sets and...
Vale, que sí, que tienen un problema de stock, un problema de creación de material, de que se quedan cortos siempre, ¿vale? Pero claro, con eso se ahorran pasta, porque hacen siempre un sold out y tal.
Individual characters and certain releases, because Games Workshop is just not making enough. Some of the rumors attached to that is because of the facilities at the moment, there's not enough room to make as much as they want to. Now we have brand new information of another facility being built, and I also have received the plans of it. Like, this is public information domain. It's not like I'm sneaking into the GW offices, but we'll jump into that and we'll...
Bueno, a ver, esto sí me lo creo. Esto sí me lo creo porque Balrac trabajó en su momento como funcionario de no sé qué. Bueno, no es funcionario porque él no estaba bueno, ayudaba a familias a entrar y demás historias, con lo cual tenía contactos con el ayuntamiento y tal, con lo cual sí que puede tener contactos con funcionarios que le hayan soltado esta información así un poquito de, oye, pues tengo este rumor, me podéis mirar el registro si aparece. Sí, esto sí me lo creo.
From the Nottinghamshire Live website, and as a title
says, Warhammer Games Workshop to build
a new Nottingham factory as part of a huge expansion plan. This was mentioned in the financial report last year, and as you can see, it actually does mention some of the financial stuff. It says the global dominant tabletop games firm, which made 94.5 million profit in the 6 months leading up to 2023, said it will be investing to grow its complex on Willow Road, Lenton. And when I was last at Games Workshop, which was I think it was last month, if not towards the end of last month, I actually drove down this road and I was looking at where this facility is going to be, because I've been hearing about this now for, you know, ever since the investor report.
O sea, que van a ampliar las facilidades.
And they have actually just bought all the facilities around it, and they're ready to knock them down. And we'll get into that in a second when we look at all the new plans and stuff like that, because it's looking like it is going to be a massive new complex. It goes into detail and says Games Workshop plans to open a full factory on the land at the rear of its headquarters in spring 2026. So 2 years away.
En 2 años van a construirlo.
A few bumps along the way. There's always bumps along the way when you do
construction
things, but hopefully it does open in 2026 before relocating its packaging operations to the new facility. Moving these operations out of the factory along Willow Road would then create space to expand its tooling and injection molding operations, enabling production to ramp up. That is...
Vale, lo que hemos dicho. Inyección de plástico. Expansión e inyección de plástico. Cobra más peso el que vayan a quitar el tema de figuras de resina y demás.
Something I have heard through the whispers of the what they have at the moment is the packaging and the models all at the same place, and because the packaging is taking up a lot of that space, the production can't get it up, it can't get it out and get it up.
Vale, me parece bien. Really, you know, el empaquetador, la empaquetadora coge mucho espacio.
Supporting now, you know, you've got the Horus Heresy, the Old World, Warhammer 40,000, all the armies attached to that. You got games like Warcry, Legion Imperialis, Blood Bowl, Kill Team. There's so many games that Games Workshop support now, and they need as much space as possible to support these games. We've seen the outcome of like the lack of support where a box comes out and it's sold out within minutes sometimes, and then we just can't get hold of them. It happens to units and tanks and all the other type of models in the game where they come out for a set period of time, they sell out, and then it takes months and months and months for them to get back. And that is all due to these production issues. A couple of things that stand out in this article as well is all about like the new machinery and new jobs that this is obviously going to make. GW.
Bueno, pues sí, ofertas de trabajo, pero obviamente Brexilandia, ¿vale? O sea que olvidaos de ir para allá, a menos que consigáis visados y demás, que entonces os tendrían que dar, pues, bueno, ventajas, porque complicado, ¿eh?
are one of the biggest firms in the UK at this moment in time. It states over here, over the next 5 or more years, there will be a significant investment in machinery and infrastructure, as well as creation of new manufacturing jobs. Of course, we keep hearing things like, plastic, Warhound Titans. This means like new injection molding machines.
Como inversor de Workshop, me parece bien.
Maybe this is
hasta a ver que está pendientes ahora de que bajen las acciones para comprar más.
Our own separate area just to create plastic Thunderhawks to full scale. Another thing as well, the vacant building will have to be demolished to allow for the new factory to take its place. With Games Workshop planning agent said it would happen as soon as possible in 2024. So this year, hopefully by the end of this year, we'll have that building where they bought the land and stuff like that all demolished, and they can start building this new building. And talking about the new building,
habrá que ver lo rápido que funciona esto con las demoliciones.
All this new planning details. So let's jump over to this window now. And again, I haven't like snuck through GW's bins or found this information secretly or seededly. You can access.
Bueno, pues lo dicho, esto también está en la página web de Workshop, para aplicación, para trabajos y demás. Y aquí está toda la información, con lo cual, bueno, a fin de cuentas, esto, rumor, lo que se dice rumor, no, es simplemente una hoja informativa que no te van a decir nada, como siempre. Esto lo van a guardar con gran pompa hasta el 2026, ¿no? Que te sacaré la nueva factoría y te saquen todo el nuevo material. Pero bueno, que entendamos que esto son buenas noticias, porque a fin de cuentas invierten en ellos mismos, invierten en su proyecto, o sea, quieren crecer más todavía, y esto es bueno. Ojalá ocurriera un momento en el que, tuvieran ya tal nivel de producción de producto que pudieran bajar el precio. Estaría bien, pero eso no va a pasar ahora, desde luego. No va a pasar ahora. Eso, para que pasara, tendría que, pues eso, bajar el precio de la electricidad, bajar el precio de las materias primas, bajar el precio de los envíos, aumentar las ventas. Complicado, complicado, muy complicado.
It's all public access information.
Bueno, información de entrar a trabajar.
It's right at the end. Like, you have to go past the GW workshop, and it's like a dead end, and that's where it is. There's a building there at the moment, but of course they want to demolish that, and then they want to build this new factory. Right. This over here is the existing factory, so it will literally join on to the existing factory. You can see like the car park for if I've just gone too far, you see the car park for the GW employees and staff, and whatever they want to use it for. Proposed connection, so it goes from building to building, so it all joins up. Tool stores, proposed tool store extension. You can see where all the lorries can go back and forth and stuff like that. Just see everything really, the office welfare space and stuff, all the admin and stuff, and of course the big factory where most of the production is going to be taking place. So all the plans are on there. It's all ready to go, and hopefully the council authorize this so we can get going, and then maybe hopefully this is going to fix some of the problems that we've been seeing with GW's production issue.
Como que ni ahora ni nunca, no le puedes decir eso a los inversores. No entiendo. A ver, si bajas el precio del producto, pero produces 20 veces más, vas a vender de cojones 20 veces más. Con lo cual, el beneficio por pieza a lo mejor baja, pero estás vendiendo 20 veces más piezas. Con lo cual el beneficio global es mayor. Bueno, ese es el principio básico de los todo a 100. Yo te vendo a 1 euro, pero yo he comprado 4.000 a 15 céntimos o a 20 céntimos. ¿Por qué? Porque he comprado 4.000. Si compro a 400, me los venden a 80 céntimos. ¿Cuándo he visto que la última vez que una empresa te baje el precio de venta al público? A lo mejor no te bajan el precio del producto individual, pero sí que te bajan el precio del producto en bloque. Me explico, imagínate que dentro de 2 años las Battle Force te sigan costando 175 euros. Que no te hayan subido el precio de la Battle Force. Pero porque en vez de 4.000 en español, están poniendo 8.000 a la venta. Entonces a lo mejor ya no es un 30% de descuento, a lo mejor ya es un 40% de descuento. ¿Vale? Y más el precio de tienda de descuento Amiga. Y es material que lleva ya levantado y que estás inyectando en tus máquinas, que en vez de tener 10, tienes 30. Estoy imaginándome los números, ¿vale? Pero claro, te merece mucho la pena. Pero bueno, oye, yo vuelvo a decir lo mismo, ojalá.
I know a lot of people say that
siempre puede haber
for FOMO and stuff like that. I'm sure there is an element of FOMO in there, but I think most of it is down to actually issues in their factory. I'm sure they want to sell us as much as possible, because the more stuff they can sell, the more profit they make, the more happy they make their investors. That's what it's all about, being like a PLC, right? It's all about making your investors happy. So, you know, they are investing into the site, it looks like, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it all goes forward, and by 2026, we should have everything up, everything going, and maybe we'll have a brand new production of Games Workshop going back to weekly pre-orders rather than bi-weekly pre-orders. Let's wait and find out, I guess. Anyway, Chaprunios, that's enough waffling for me, as always. I'm sorry this wasn't like an explosive like rumor video or anything like that. I'm doing a rumor video tomorrow, right? Vastor, some more Horus Heresy box set rumors about potential new dreadnoughts and stuff like that, which sounds amazing. Come back to that. This is more of like just an update on production for people who like to know that kind of thing.
Gracias, Valrek. Bueno, pues aquí va la gorda. Bueno, a ver exactamente qué es lo que nos quiere contar este de New Sports Set y demás, ¿vale?
Absolutely amazing. It's mostly to do with Space Marines. We are going to be talking a little bit about rules briefly, and also some Vastor stuff as well. I meant to talk about Vastor last week, but I completely forgot about it, and people hounded me in the comment section of last week's rumor video, but I'm putting it in this week's rumor video, so I will not forget. So let's jump in.
Vamos a ver qué es lo que pasa con Vastor y las nuevas cajas.
Say rumors are lies. Don't go away from this video thinking it's factual. The only way that we'll know it's real when Games Workshop post about it on their social media feeds, Warhammer community, YouTube, Facebook, stuff like that. So please take it for what it is. Rumors, not facts. Now, this, of course, is to do with that brand new Space Marine box set that we've been talking about with the Horus Heresy. There's a bunch of new information that I've been hearing from the Whispers of the Warp that I want to share. Some big new units, actual new units that we haven't seen before. But before we go over that, I just want to bring everyone up to date with what's happened and how it's linking and how it's all coming together now through the rumors and the whispers and everything like that, because it really is like a mad thing that has happened. So the first rumor, the initial rumor, was that we were going to get a new Space Marine box set. That box set is going to have two plastic Marines in there. There's going to be Saturnine Terminators in that box as well. And then we got a rumor saying that the box set was supposed to be themed Salamanders versus Iron Warriors, and that was a big talking point as well. And then from that, just over the past week, we had a video from the YouTube channel called Cult of Paint. I'll put the image up in the background right now so you understand what I'm talking about. And in the brand new command squad for the Horus Heresy box, you have Iron Warriors and Salamanders now appearing on the default decal sheet, which again is another big hint, a bit of a push of the evidence towards the so-called Salamanders versus Iron Warrior box set rumor in regards to this box set. And I'm hearing more now that apparently this box set is supposed to be themed around Isfahan, which again does make sense, because it was the Iron Warriors that nuked the Sons of Vulcan. It was Perturabo that launched all the rockets and devastated the salamanders on that planet. So for me now, I'm personally accepting that this box set is going to be salamanders versus Iron Warriors, and of course, as I've been saying from the start, I believe it's Mark II, but the other big things is the new units. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the commander of this box set, and it's going to be a Mark II Praetor. That's what I'm hearing from the whispers. I'm sure some people are going to be saying, yeah, of course, Varak, you know, if they're going to have Mark II, then of course they're going to have like a Mark II Praetor. Okay, yep, I'll definitely give you that, you know, that makes sense. Anyone can make that up. But what about this, right? This box set apparently is going to contain a brand new dreadnought. That dreadnought is apparently a brand new dreadnought we've never seen before. And this is also called a Saturnine pattern Terminator Dreadnought.
Como saquen el patrón Saturnite, puede ser los antiguos y feos.
It's supposed to be bigger than a Leviathan Dreadnought, which, if you know how big and how chunky a Leviathan Dreadnought is, it's massive, it's brutal, it's amazing. It's literally my favorite Dreadnought, a part of the Space Marine arsenal.
Tendría que empezar a meterle ahí a los...
There's some speculation in the whispers that it may be bigger than a Redemptor Dreadnought, and the Redemptor Dreadnought is the biggest Dreadnought that we've got. That's like the Primaris range of Dreadnought. So fingers crossed that does turn out to be true, because that sounds absolutely bloody amazing. And apparently that's not the only big thing inside of this box set. There's supposed to be a brand new turret emplacement. It's supposed to have some type of big energy weapon, and it's manned by Space Marines. So far, for what we know from the whispers, again, if you want to believe this, that we're going to get the Mark II Praetor in the box set, a bunch of Mark II Marines, the Saturnine Terminators, the Saturnine Dreadnought, and this new big manned weapon emplacement by Space Marines as well. That's what I'm hearing so far for this box set. I know people are going to ask me, when's it due out? Is it this year?
La caja, la idea no tiene mala pinta.
I don't know. I just know personally it's coming. Like I believe it's coming. So whenever it is, I'm sure it's going to be amazing, and I cannot wait for it to be revealed at one of the
tampoco puedo esperar para que lo enseñe. Bueno, sí puedo esperar a tener dinero en la cartera y luego que me lo
enseñen. Moving on to the 40k stuff, we're going to be talking about Vashtor and the rule stuff. I want to start with the rule stuff because this is only a brief thing, and a lot of people always ask me about why don't I talk about more rumors in terms of rules and stuff like that. And I'll give you the simple answer. It's simply that I just don't care. I like to talk about things that are fun, that I get enjoyment from.
Me ha encantado. Max, ¿has visto las nuevas reglas que hacen? ¿Has visto que ahora, has visto que no sé qué, has visto que no sé cuántos, has visto que... Me la suda. A mí solo me importa el trasfondo, solo me importa lo bonito, lo cool que sea esa miniatura, cómo quede bien en el ejército y cómo le haga gestionar con a mí, que sea más fullero o menos fullero, me da igual, si en 6 meses lo van a capar. Gracias por esa suscripción, tía Tanes, 49 meses con nosotros, tío. Muchas gracias de verdad a todos los que estáis por aquí y de vez en cuando os acordáis de que el especialito de Twitch ha dicho que va a mantener el Prime, así que gracias por esas renovaciones y esas suscripciones, de verdad. Este pequeño granito de arena tenemos para pagarnos la factura de electricidad.
But on that note, we did talk about potential new rules coming this week or next week, and now Games Workshop in the Sunday announcement have announced that they are going to talk about a big update to the rules. Now, there's one thing I've heard about
actualización de reglas.
I have no idea how it's going to work. People have told me that this is from 2nd edition. I never played 2nd edition, so I'll just leave it with you. And that is pivoting. Something pivoting is happening in Warhammer 40,000. I don't know how big it is, like pivot this way, pivot that way. I'm not too sure. I'll leave that with you. Hopefully, it's good. I don't know if it's bad or not. You guys can tell me in the comment section. Let's see if that does turn out true. If it does turn out true, then that is another whisper in the warp that is correct. And moving on to the Vastor rumor talk.
Venga,
I'm sorry I didn't cover this
Vastor.
last week. Completely
Rumors.
went out of my mind. Now, if you follow my channel in terms of like narrative updates to the story, you would have learned like last week that Magnus the Red is now getting involved.
Magnus el Rojo.
Nexus. Zinch does not want Vastor to ascend to become one of the next.
Bueno, a ver, ni Sins ni nadie. Pero no tiene los cojones de decirle.
Because it's in the Pariah Nexus, he doesn't really want to send his Psykers because his Psykers are not that really effective. So what he's been doing is waking up some like ancient battle automatas.
Bueno, recordemos que estaban diciendo que el Codex de los Mil Hijos puede que recibieran alguna actualización porque claro, digamos que la situación que tiene ahora mismo Vastor alrededor es un poco de generación antipsíquicos y que era, bueno, pues muy complicado para el tema de los Mil Hijos y demás historias llevar a los autómatas de los Rúbrica y los exterminadores de escarabajos ocultos si los psíquicos a cargo de sus unidades pues tenían problemas, digamos, de ineficiencia laboral. Bueno, pues que se estaba viendo que había criaturas antiguas, en este caso, por ejemplo, los Decimators y demás, e ingenios demoníacos, que posiblemente estaban siendo usados, por esos lazos de siglos que les facilitaban el poder desarrollar esas misiones sin que los enlazos psíquicos fueran un problema. Vamos a ver.
And he wants to send that to the Pariah Nexus. We laughed about this because it's like, this is Vastor, he controls robots. So,
exacto, es el tema de Vastor controla máquinas, vas a enviar máquinas contra Vastor.
Into his robots. And that could make sense because, again, one of the rumors that I've been hearing about, and we've talked about this before, is that Vastor is apparently going to get some of his own models. These are going to be separate, should I say.
Bueno, esto es una verdad como un puño y que sabemos todos, que es que faltan miniaturas para Vastor, faltan miniaturas para creaciones de Bilis.
Bile has his creations. These are Vastor creations. I know there's a lot of people mixing up saying, oh, so we are getting Dark Mech then. Technically, it's not Dark Mech. From what I'm hearing, that he's going to get his own units and they can basically just be allied.
Veremos a ver. Y esta miniatura que vimos, esta garrita y demás, podría ser de algo de Vastor.
The Magnus and Vastor kind of showdown. Magnus sends all these robots. Vastor gets them, turns them into his own thing, and then this is why he has like a massive army of robots, which then could be put on the tabletop. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know. I'm trying to, add 1 + 1 and get 2 at this moment in time. Like we're getting 3. But let's see
1 + 1
in the future. And,
1 + 1, 27, 44.
Badass models to go along with the badass Vastor model. Whatever happens, I'm hoping that we just get amazing new models in the months to come.
Pues ya está. Básicamente eso es todo el resumen de los rumores, noticias y filtraciones por parte del señor Balrak de lunes. Bueno, lunes y de hoy, porque